So alright, I had all of this stuff prepared, and it's time to go back to Gran Turismo 2. I had finished arcade mode, now it's time for GT mode. That means go race mode, and we'll make events later on. First, I'll have to check out my garage in order to find suitable vehicle for the first event I'm gonna have. I got 4 LM edition vehicles, and beside of that I have only Spoon S2000 and Dodge Copperhead. No one else has concept car. Alright, why not? Let's use this vehicle. Alright. I got all license exams, I had passed arcade mode, so now it's time to go past one event. We have Gran Turismo Lego, we have special event, dirt event, and endurance races. Check out the Gran Turismo Lego. Alright, these are international events for each country, made later. So we're gonna start from special events. Yeah, that's strange, we don't have beginner, amateur, or professional level or events placed like in Gran Turismo 1. What we have here is Sunday Cup and Clubman Cup, so it's gonna be very difficult because we are gonna use not very fast cars, but Sunday Cup ain't something very difficult, so I can't say that it's gonna be a big pain in the ass. Okay. We don't need any license exams to pass these races. Let's move on to first track. The first track is Tahiti Road. Even though it is a Spoon S2000, we have all stuff in normal condition, just like in Gran Turismo 1. Alright. Oh, alright, my bad. It's not a Spoon S2000, but concept car. But I'll have to check out this Spoon S2000 too. Okay, so this is way much different than in Gran Turismo 1. Because here in Sunday Cup we have typical Sunday vehicles, K-cars and some little hatchbacks. That's pretty much everything we have. Instead of Touring Mini, I'm starting Sunday Cup on Tahiti Road, the first track that you can get in arcade. So I'm using a concept car which is very fast. I'm driving 2 laps on this track, gonna move to the next one. Shouldn't be so tough. One thing I know for sure is that Sunday Cup might be also a good set of training for me. Training races. Because this is something different than in arcade mode. Any failure might not be very nice, and I really want to win all these races just like in Gran Turismo 3. I want to have a perfect 100% win ratio. In Gran Turismo 1 it wasn't very important, so I never took it as an advantage for me. Sometimes I've made few mistakes, but luckily Polyphony Digital didn't have a chance to get a win ratio in your home garage, so well, in Gran Turismo 2 it is, just like in Gran Turismo 3, so I'll have to make sure that I ain't gonna do any mistakes. I'll have to get a very fast car for each event and just make sure that I'm going to get away from opponents. One thing I'm sure about the fact that Copperhead in Gran Turismo 2 is kind of faster than Gran Turismo 1 in my opinion. And also because we have much slower opponents in Sunday Cup. this event gonna be very easy. Alright, tight road is passed. It wasn't even bad or difficult. So Sunday Cup might be a Sunday drive. Yeah, we have key cars and little compacts. Toyota Vitz F, Volkswagen Lupo 1.4, and 3 K cars from Japan. That's very nice. Okay. 3000 credits. What's very funny is that it's not lightweight K car cup, but Sunday Cup, and we have hatchbacks and K cars. Okay, let's continue this event and move on to the next track. We had passed Tighty Road. I'm guessing this track is gonna be Clubman Stage Road 5. Nope, it's High Speed Ring. Guess I'm not a good guy when it comes to Japanese language, even though Japanese sometimes sounds almost similar to the English one. But yeah, their alphabet is not very easy to learn it. Okay, now I have a different set of opponents, because this time I have Toyota Altetsa, Mitsubishi FTO, Honda Civic. So what I have to make sure is the fact that this event is about different vehicles. So we have easy level, normal level, and hard level, and now I'm racing in normal difficulty because opponents are faster. So first race was very easy, second might be difficult kinda, but third might need Spoon S2000 just to be sure I ain't making mistakes. Okay, that's a huge difference I have in Gran Turismo 2. In Gran Turismo 1 all events we had were championships. Even Sunday Cup was supposed to be a championship. But I guess in Gran Turismo 2 and Gran Turismo 3 this stuff changed. Yeah, it had changed. These opponents are very fast, I can tell you that. And it's very strange because it's a Sunday Cup. I was supposed to say this event might be a walk in the park. Turns out first race was very easy. But this one might be very difficult if I make even a slight mistake. So yeah, I'll have to switch to Spoon S2000 after I finish this race. And I guess I'll have to drive a very fast vehicle for any other events I'm gonna have. This game might be even more difficult than Gran Turismo 3. Yeah, Gran Turismo 3. Nice. Because in Gran Turismo 3 there were not very difficult opponents. If you had a very fast car, then it wasn't a problem. Here it's kinda different. Well, that's very funny. I'll have to buy a very fast car to finish Clubman Cup, I guess. Because now I had S15 Spec C, sure, but beside of that, Civic Type R, FTO GP, Altezza RS200 and S13 Silvia Case. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is way faster. These are way faster cars. And I got this for 400,000 yens or 4,000 credits. Yeah, because in Japan they have yens and have something like dollars. Okay, I guess I'll have to try this Spoon S2000 just to be sure I ain't gonna be uh, I ain't gonna regret this stuff. Okay. No limitations. Okay, now I'm racing for 5,000 credits and I will probably have a nice prize car. So yeah, you can get a lot of cash, but you need to make sure that your vehicle is fast enough for these events. Red Rock Valley Speedway. Also a very bad situation, because rather than in Gran Turismo 1 we don't have check grid, just to be sure that we may have way faster opponents. Yeah, just like in Gran Turismo 1, tuned up vehicles made by Spoon or by TRD or Nismo have normal parts from their manufacturers, even though these manufacturers are tuning up Japanese vehicles. Now let's check out which vehicles are gonna race here in Sunday Cup. Okay, now it's very funny, because now I have Mustang SVT, Audi TT in Sunday Cup, Plymouth PT Spider, probably this Sylvia is now Spec R or not Spec S. So racing with Copperhead might be easy, but not very easy, and I have to make sure that I'm gonna win this Sunday Cup. And we have a very long track, Red Rock Valley. Okay, that's a good change. Oh, my bad. Thanks. Guess I got kinda lost after this license exams because I had to pass arcade races and it wasn't pretty much different. Turns out this GT mode might be very difficult for me. Guess I'll have to try. Buy a nice used vehicle and maybe pass Clubman Cup in Spoon S2000 if I'm gonna have any chances to do something else. I'll be lucky to have a nice prize car. Okay, I'll have to say I thought that Gran Turismo 2 might not be very interesting, and I also had many reasons to feel like this game might not be perfect for making a playthrough for myself. Turns out Gran Turismo 2 is not the best part of the game series, but I might say that Gran Turismo 2 might be a nice experience for me, judging by the fact that I've played Gran Turismo 3 since 2003. I've played Gran Turismo 1, which was much more difficult, and now I have Gran Turismo 2 to check out. Now I can say that Gran Turismo 3 was way too easy for these two parts. And I can't honestly say that Gran Turismo 4 wasn't very difficult either. Sometimes Gran Turismo 4 was pretty easy. Maybe way too much easy in some ways. I guess they wanted Gran Turismo 2 to be much more difficult. Okay. Red Rock Valley was passed with Spoon S2000. Yeah, Spoon S 2000. That's very funny. Tell me what will happen if I'm gonna race with Copperhead. Okay, I'll just have to wait for a prize card for this event. 5,000 credits. Okay, no prize card? Alright. At least I had some money and that's a good thing. Okay, that's all I had. So it's time for Clubman Cup. But first I'll have to check out my garage just to be sure. Nope, no price car. Guess I'll have to tune up this S2000 a little or check out some other things, and maybe I'll come back to the Clubman Cup. Just give me a moment. Okay, I bought one car just to be sure that I'm gonna make a failure and finish a different place than first. So what I have now is Clubman Cup. I've checked out also a few tracks, so Clubman Cup starts at Rom Circuit. Because this is an easy level, I'm gonna use this Spoon S2000 and have some fun. Shorter version, I can check out some things, but sadly I don't have anything. Let's start this race. Clubman Cup shouldn't be very difficult. Maybe I'll get a prize car, maybe not. I don't care, to be honest. What is very strange is the fact that we have Lotus Elise. Not sure about the hard top of or soft top, but beside of that, we have Fiat Barchetta, Lotus Elan and Mini Cooper 1.3i. Few Lotuses. Few models of Lotus Elan. Yeah. And Lotus Elise with 1.6 engine if I'm not mistaken. This is not a Sport. This is not Lotus Elise Sport 190. That's nice. Artificial intelligence. Driving through the walls. Just have to make sure I don't do any mistakes. Because these mistakes in Gran Turismo 2 are much more punishing. Okay, this is an easy level and I'm driving Spoon S2000 with Lotus Elise behind my back. So these cars can be kinda modified. I just can't say that I may be a bullshitter driving this car in this game. Okay, I got some lead distance. But yeah, driving in Gran Turismo 2 is gonna take a lot of time and a lot of stamina. Guess I'll have nerves of steel. Gran Turismo 2 is way much more different than Gran Turismo 1. Let alone Gran Turismo 3. Seriously, it's gonna be a nice gaming session. Okay, we got Lotus LNS2 and a Sport Sprint. I had a strange feeling about this special livery with a sticker. But yeah. Rom short course. Now give me my money. Thank you. Okay, if it comes to something like this, Guess I'll have to get this vehicle I have in my own garage and tune it up a little. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I bought used Subaru Impreza Wagon WRX. It's probably version first or second, because made in 1994. I'm not sure about that. Sorry. Let's go to main menu. I'm gonna tune this car a little. At least buy a better exhaust and maybe a suspension. Why not? For professional, they acquire full customizable service. I'll just take a semi-racing suspension. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of cash, so it's gonna be very difficult for me. Well, nobody said that's gonna be a very easy way. Racing muffler and semi-racing suspension. I can buy also stage 1 lightweight. Let's check this out. Not too bad. Okay. Clubman Cup, Race 2. Setting Grindelwald. Yeah, I've also checked that. But some modifications, so it may not be that bad. Okay, I got all the stuff that I need. Let's just pass this Clubman Cup. I'll have to check out if I'm gonna make enough money to get a nice vehicle for FF Challenge. Okay. Now I have nice set of opponents. Yeah, and all these cars are probably modified. I have semi-racing suspension, but still I'll have to make sure that I'm gonna do any mistakes. Okay, made a mistake here. I'm just kinda scared that I will have to play dirty in order to get this perfect 100% win ratio. Seriously, if you have this stuff in Clubman Cup, then I can't say that you're gonna be a perfect driver and stuff. have all these opponents behind me, and they were supposed to have only 200 horsepower, while I have semi-racing suspension and racing muffler, which adds about 10% the whole amount of power this vehicle have. I'm driving a car that have 280 horsepower and only 1200 kilograms. God damn it. Okay, that wasn't very bad. That wasn't very bad, but I felt a little pressure behind. Toyota MR Spider, Alfa Romeo 156, Jaguar XJ 3.2. Nice. And this is Clubman Cup. Okay, time to get some cash. Not so much, but it will do. Okay, it's time for the final battle. Strangely enough, I can see that we are gonna drive just like the first track was set as a short version of Rome, but I can see that the first and the third track have the same Japanese letters. So I guess it's gonna be another battle at Rome. Okay, 2 races at Rome and 1 at Alpine Resort in Grindelwald. Alright. We need B license exams, so this is gonna be very difficult. Alright. I guess racing and Rome circuit full course. Okay. Fortune favors the brave, I guess. I'm gonna have a nice set of opponents. Okay. One thing I am sure is that it's gonna be a very difficult race, not because of Renault Clio Sport V6, but rather Chimera 4.5, I guess, and Skyline R32. Get out of my way. Okay, I have mirror view, but only if I'm using an onboard camera. Alright, this Clio V6 can be a little faster. Guess I'll have to be much faster. Or just play dirty. Ram yourself. Okay, I had short course with slow cars. I had Grindelwald with medium difficulty and family cars, family fast cars. Now I'm driving with fast vehicles. And yeah, I thought it's gonna be very difficult, but it turns out that this Subaru Impreza WRX somehow gets the job done. I'm impressed. Just curious if I'm gonna have nice cash to buy a nice vehicle for FF Challenge. Guess I'll have to buy the fastest vehicle for each class. Because I can tell you it ain't gonna be very easy. Sure, we have won't make races, but I'll have to keep them at the end. Because I want to. Alright. I somehow made it through the finish line on the first place. But yeah, now I am sure that Gran Turismo 2 is very difficult. Even more difficult in some ways than Gran Turismo 1. And Gran Turismo 3 is pretty easy. Okay. Let's check out the stuff I had won. I got some cash. And again, no prize car. That's too bad. Okay. So that's all I have for today. Guess I'll have to buy a nice front-wheel drive vehicle and I'll see you next episode. I don't think it will be much more difficult than today, but I'll have some challenge. So stay tuned for the next video and have a nice day.